Y'all hang on just a second. Oops, wrong one. Stop it. Hang on a second. Oh my goodness. How come this does this to me? Okay. Got it. Holy cow. Y'all just come in here to see the entertainment in the morning when I'm pushing buttons, right? Good morning, Ron. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Siren. Good morning, Ron. Good morning, Siren again. Who else is in here? Good morning, DTS. Charles and Sterling and Venture and Eric and Christopher. Gosh, a lot of people are in here early. And who else is in here? Oh, Sterling's in the basement.
Good
Hey,
morning.
Sterling. Good morning.
Just got a minute. So I wanted to pop up and say good morning to everybody. I'm on my way to work. But
on your way to work?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's going to be bad, too. I'll be lucky if I have a dozen customers all day.
Oh, why? Because of the weather?
Well, yeah, just the time of year and the weather.
Yeah. Oh, Charles, you know what I forgot to do yesterday? I will do it in a minute. Never mind. Well, you be safe out there.
Oh, I will. I'll be lurking.
You know, Sterling, that if we had that kind of weather in Texas, everybody would just shut down, right?
Oh, probably. I mean, I've actually got a little bit of snow in my driveway.
Oh, well, it would be
a standstill down there. I understand.
It would. It would. Mr. V. Rose, good morning, my friend.
Hey, I got 10 inches of snow on Saturday night.
Holy cow, 10 inches?
Sunday, I didn't have to go anywhere, so I didn't. But when I finally left on Monday morning, my tire tracks on my road were the first ones.
Oh, wow. Frostbite, good morning.
But everybody have a blessed day, and I will be lurking as much as I can.
Will you be safe?
And we got to talk about Christmas in July.
Okay.
Love y'all. Have a blessed day.
Hey, if you run away, how can we do that without you?
Just make sure you put my name on the list. I'm not really picky about what list, and I'm not picky about my position on the list. I just want to be on a list.
Well, we'll see that you get on a list somewhere, okay?
That sounds good. You have a blessed day, my dear.
You too.
Victoria, have a wonderful day.
Somewhere, okay? Victoria, you got something going on.
Yeah, I had to get it off.
Bye now.
Yes, dear.
Bye, Sterling.
Okay, buddy. Him and his July Christmas.
Yep.
Now, if he was keeping up with it and doing all that, I bet he wouldn't be so anxious to do it. What do y'all think?
Probably not.
All right, I'm going to get
a list. Sterling or Siren, Ron,
and Sterling's going to be number one on the list. Anybody else on it?
Yeah. Charles and Joe, good morning. Chief Backer. Christopher, Mr. V. Rose, Fred.
Good morning, Fred.
Charles Latre, I got him, I think.
Chief, good morning. Yeah, Charles, I forgot all about what you said about this yesterday, but I'll do it today.
What is it?
Well, he had donated well, he won the silver round and thing, and he wanted to auction it yesterday.
Oh,
I forgot about it. I think I understood that right. Okay, Charles wants on Christmas in July.
Good morning, Jay Tizzle.
You want on it, Victoria?
For right now, I'm going to stay off of it.
Okay. Chief, you want on it?
What's that?
Christmas in July?
Oh, absolutely. I always do that.
I know you do, but I have to ask.
Yeah, I always do that.
Morning,
Hey,
Tizzle.
your package should be arriving today. Do not open that package until tomorrow morning.
Oh, Chief, I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to tell
Do
you.
do not open it till tomorrow morning.
Chief, let me explain something to you. Just because it says it's delivering today does not mean it's not going to be delivered until tomorrow. If it's delivered tomorrow and you think I'm going to wait all weekend, it's not happening.
Hey, the Admiral just came out.
Uh-oh.
It's supposed to be there today, she said.
All right. Well, we'll see.
Good to see everybody this morning.
Good to see you, Chief.
Put me on the list, Proxilla.
Why do that to her, Joe? Because she always likes to mess with us, so we get to mess with her at least one time.
Oh, yeah. Okay, no one can get on this Christmas list unless you're in the U.S., period. I am not going through this again. You have to be in the United States. Okay, who else wants on the list? I want to be on the list, Raven.
Yeah, you got Raven Ivy.
Yeah. Frostbite, what it is we just exchange gifts like as though it is Christmas. Basically, that's it, isn't it?
You got Ron Wilson.
Nope. Ron,
Okay.
you're on there now.
All things silver.
Gotcha.
All right. Fred's probably going to want on the list now that you've explained what it is.
The list for? The list is just for fun. We just like to, and it doesn't. The gifts are not expensive. You cannot go. What did we say last year? Can't go over, or do we have an amount?
We don't really have an amount.
I didn't think so. And it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter what your gift is. When I'll tell you whose name you get, and it doesn't matter whose gift you get.
Whoever gets Sterling, send him a pair of socks.
but you can send them anything. It doesn't something you would like to receive. You know me, I'd be happy with a roll of pennies. So would Joe. Have to send. Oh, Joseph.
I mean, I could have got away with just sending her a roll of pennies and she'd have been happy.
Yeah, we could have sent you a roll of pennies. You'd have been happy.
Yeah. Of course, Denise. What are you thinking? I'm a penny lover.
Well, it says that it got to Coppell, Texas yesterday.
Oh, Coppell, yeah.
So it'll be there today.
That's your main hub, I think.
Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean because it can. I've seen it go from Coppell to Mineola and back to Sulphur Springs, and then.
Oh, don't even go there.
I'm telling you.
They better not do that, Jazz.
Well, it's guaranteed by 6 tonight, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And did you send it like registered or something?
I said, believe me, it's going to be there.
Okay.
I just hope they're smart enough to know that if I'm not there, I'm next door. And if David's not home, oh my gosh, wouldn't that be awful? I need to put a note on that door and say, please bring registered mail next door.
Yeah, you don't want to have someone grab this thing.
All right.
Of course, no one grabs your mail, do they?
Well, we had something missed one time. They won't just leave it if it's registered. They have to have signature.
I'm not sure if it's required or not on this.
Secret Santa. Christmas in July.
She says she doesn't think it's registered, so I don't think you have to sign for it.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have to sign for it. They'll leave it.
It probably does.
What?
She said as much as it costs her to ship it, maybe it does have signature.
Denise, let me ask you this: when you shipped it, did they have to put brown tape all over the seams on it?
No, she did put some more tape on it. She put something on there.
But was it the brown tape?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention to what she was doing. I was paying attention to something
What
else.
you were doing? Yeah.
Yeah, but I said I wanted to get there by Thursday at the club by no later than the close of day. So what's the fastest way to ship it? And that's how I shipped it.
Did you send me the tracking number?
I thought I did, but I can send it to you.
Send it to me again, just to make sure I have it.
Ida, did you get Ruby Red and Fred both on the list?
No.
Well, they both said they wanted to be on the list.
Red. Okay.
Yes, Silver Scorpion. We're free Sunday. Are you coming down here to Florida, Silver Scorpion? I just seen that on a video I was watching of you. I didn't realize you were coming to Florida until I seen the video this morning.
Shell Bean, good morning. Coin Dragon, good morning.
Silver Scorpion, is there any way that you can give me a call this morning? I would like to ask you a couple questions.
Donna S., good morning.
Hey, Donna, good morning.
Good morning. Joe?
I'm leaving around lunch today.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay. If you're too busy, that's all right. Morning, Bradley.
Bradley wants on the list.
You got it, Miss Tizzo. Does Mr. Tizzo want in on it also? Who does, Bradley?
Yeah.
Did you say Bradley? Yeah.
Good morning, Venture Dulo.
Awesome. I'll give you a text later, Silver Scorpion.
Silver Scorpion, good morning. And Bradley, good morning.
Shelby, good morning. I got unglued somehow. Oh my goodness. Where are you? How can that happen to you of all people? Be still. Okay, I have to wait until my chat stops being yucky.
Good morning, DTS.
Hang on.
DTS, good morning.
Already Mail Express today.
High Pockets, got
Okay. Okay, thank you. There you go. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to run you down. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Okay, see if that works now. Say something. Yep, it worked. Holy Toledo.
Good morning, Bob's.
Frankie went in on the Christmas in July.
You want me to read her the number?
No, I texted her.
Oh, she texted you that number.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me see. Oh, it's somewhere. I gotta find my text thing, huh? My phone.
Yes, Ruby Red, anybody can do Christmas in July.
Yep.
As long as you're in the United States.
Yes, you have to be in the United States. I'm not fighting that again this year.
Good morning, Christopher Ty.
Wow, that's a number I haven't heard. I heard one that starts with an E.
What time are we gonna do this anymore?
So if you do get the box today, what time are we going to do this in the morning? First thing?
Well, no, we'll let enough people get in here so that
Denise was asking because she has to go to the office in the morning.
Okay,
usually.
I can be here at 5 o'clock. I can be here at 3 o'clock. I can be here at 1.
7:30's fine.
6:30
her time.
Yeah, 6:30 your time, 7:30 our time would be good.
Okay.
Quarter till.
Okay. I cannot wait. SPS.
I'll have
SPS. Okay, hang on. I want to run this. SPS. Tracking number. I'm going to run this just to see.
She's headed to work. She says bye all.
See you in the morning.
All righty. Bye, my sweet lady. Oh my gosh, this is just going to drive me nuts.
She's got about an hour and a half of deliveries before she goes to the office this morning. Got to deliver some of them paychecks.
All right, track. Ah, you know what? Oh, well, they got the wrong number on there. Hang on, let me try this again. 1, 4.
Good morning, Coins Making Sense.
Good morning, Colonel Cowboy. Coin's making sense.
4, 9, 4.
You go get you some rest, Silver Scorpion. You got a long drive ahead of you, buddy, if you're coming down here to Florida.
Yes, you do.
He's in Virginia. It takes him 10, 11 hours, I think.
1, 4, 3, 4, 4, 1, 7, 5.
Morning, Coins Making. How are
You know
you?
what it tells me? It says the tracking number is not available.
She give you the wrong number.
Well, I don't know. It just says that's what it says. Tracking number is not available.
Yeah, that's because she gave you the wrong number, apparently.
Well, I'm double checking it, and if that's the number.
I'll be right back.
Silver Bull.
Can we get back in here? Holy cow. Okay. Anybody want to get on the Secret Santa July and Christmas thingy? Let me know. You cannot tell who your Secret Santa is going to be. Kevin, good morning. Hey, Frostbite, are you still in here?
He said yes.
I don't see him. Oh, this is my stupid chat here. Okay, hang on. Frostbite, you want to come up and talk about the thing that in Kenya? I don't know if I pronounced that right. I do, Red. You're in there, Red Ruby. Charles. Oh, geez.
She's going to send it again.
Oh, okay.
So is the list growing?
Yep. Don't tell what's his name though.
Sterling. Don't tell Sterling.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, don't tell Sterling. We'll say Sterling. There's only 2 people that want to get on there.
Good morning, Silver Bull 30. Silver Bull 30 wants on the list.
Okay, gotcha. Morning, Frostbite.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Good morning, Frostbite.
He's got a little announcement to make, guys. So listen up.
Okay.
So, sometime beginning next week, I'm going to be trying to do a little bit of a fundraiser for my wife. She's going to be going on a medical missions trip, and the company she works with is called WOGO. It's Women's Orthopedic. Something. It's like a general surgery global outreach. And what they do is they go to different places. They do it within the U.S. and they do it outside of the U.S. And it's not Kenya. It's actually Guyana. It's down in central South America. And what they do is they do knee and hip surgeries for women and children who can't walk. So they don't charge them for it. They just do the surgery to make sure they get them up and mobile. And so she's going to be participating in this. And so we got last minute notification that she's got to raise $500 by the end of April. So I'm going to be putting some stuff together to do like a little fundraiser auction thing. It's a small amount. It'll be just like we did with the St. Jude. I'll give you a URL that takes you directly to their page. So there will be no money coming to me. There'll be no money going to my wife. It'll be going directly to the company in her name. And again, like I said, it's only $500, but it's something that I can't pay it out of pocket. So I need a little bit of help on that. So I'm going to get rid of some of my silver, auction it off. And if you guys would be willing to help out, that would be great. Obviously there's no obligation, but any assistance would be really appreciated.
And do you want to have a little small auction next Wednesday?
Yeah, I can do that. And then what I'll do is I'll put some pieces together and I'll send you the list, and then you can share it in one of your streams.
Okie dokie. That will be great.
Yeah, that'll work out good.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. It's just one of those things where, they do things like they'll give kids shoes. So they'll take like 200 pairs of shoes and give them out to the community. It's just about making sure people have mobility. Like if they've suffered some sort of catastrophic injury and they just can't get medical support. It's a really cool program. They only do it about a week or two out of the year. They do a lot of it in the U.S. as well. They go to a lot of local areas in conjunction with local hospitals. But this is actually like a true medical mission trip. They got like a team of, I think it's like 50 people that go down and they perform something like 50 surgeries in 7 days. So pretty intense, but really,
a lot of surgeries
cool.
in a short time. You know that?
Yeah.
It's intense. They have one of the surgeries. Her name is Dr. Marshall. She's been recognized as one of the top orthopedic surgeons in the U.S. My wife actually works for her in her normal job.
Oh.
And so she's just a really giving, generous person. But they have a couple ladies that do knee and hip procedures, and they do it for free. So anyway, it's just a really cool thing. We kind of got that 30 days notification that she had to have this in, and I'm like, I got to figure out how to help. So anybody who'd be willing to do that or purchase one of the pieces that I want to put up, I'd really appreciate the assistance.
Well, we will do what we can to help you because we are the best of the best.
Absolutely.
And when one of the best needs help, we just jump in.
Okay, Ida, on that number.
Yes.
The beginning is like E. It's two letters, E-I or E-L.
It's L. I just sent you an email.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It recognizes the number now, but because I was putting E1 and it should be EL.
Yeah, EL. Well, I got to pop out of here to check my email.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Okay. So anyway, guys, Frostbite needs help, and we are the people to help, right? So let's see what we can do to help him. I tell you what. Well, no, I'll wait and tell you what on next Wednesday.
Yeah, I'll provide you guys the link. I'm trying to get the link specifically for hers. As soon as I get it, I'll post it in chat so that you guys look at the facility.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Is it going to be? Are you on a timeline?
It's just she has to have it in by the end of April.
Oh, okay. So we got.
So
time.
I have enough time.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things where, I told my wife, I'm like, well, I'll just pay for it. Unfortunately, I'm just in a situation where I can't do the whole 500 right now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind even paying half of it myself. That's not a problem. But any help would be great.
Yeah, we'll get you there. Not a worry.
Yeah, and if anybody wants to know exactly what it is, if you type in WOGO, WOGO.org, and you click on missions, then you'll see the WOGO outreach. They'll talk about what they do. They'll talk about the various trips that they do. And then there should be one that talks about Guyana on the right-hand side. It's a blog category for Guyana. And they'll talk about everything that's going to go on, exactly what they're going to do, how it's going to work. So once I get the specific URL for her donation link, because you can donate to the site, not a problem, but it won't necessarily get accredited to her. Once I get that information, I'll make sure I give it to you. So, but again, it'll be just like the St. Jude's piece. There'll be no money coming to any of us. It'll go directly to them.
All righty. Well, we'll see what we can do to help out.
Bradley says he's going to put up one of his new silver channel bars to help out.
Oh, that's awesome.
See, everybody just jumps in. There's no doubt about it. People want to help, and because they love the community. They just love the community.
And I sincerely appreciate it. And again, I hate to even ask, and I know I shouldn't, but I just
listen here, Frostbite. Don't even go there. If you guys can get together and get me a laser, then why in the world would we think anything of this? I mean, yeah.
Exactly.
No, I got you.
This is a great thing you're talking about here.
Yeah. And laser is just a I wanted thing. And then y'all jumped in with both feet. So don't even go there.
Yeah, but I can tell you one thing. Everybody in the stream is going to benefit from that laser. Everybody in the stream is going to benefit.
Yeah. Well, and we're all about helping people and helping out as much as we possibly can.
But Chief, there's a difference in helping out someone that's in need or helping out just because I want.
No, I'm talking about Frostbite situation.
I know.
Hey, try letters EI if EL's not working.
I tried that.
And it still didn't work.
Well, the email that I sent you does not say it doesn't work. That one says label created and is not yet in the system.
Oh, Lord have mercy. And it's already in Texas.
Yeah, so apparently they're not going to let me track it. And it might be because it's, I don't know, registered or whatever.
Lord have
mercy.
I don't know.
I never understood the post office. Never will.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Sterling said Ida put up a half ounce of gold for her laser. And Joe said Ida put up more items than I wanted to happen.
Ignore. Can we just, anybody got any duct tape? Ignore Joe. Oh, Joe, you're so sweet.
Tape their keyboard shut.
I did look at some of those laser printers last night, and it's overwhelming the difference in them. And so I'm still looking. I know that there's two things that I have to have. I know there's two different size heads that go on it. One is for wood and one is for what you call it, metal. But that's, and then I find out there's things like Era something or other. Let's see what else there's there.
Doesn't Silver Scorpion have what you're trying to get?
Well, I don't know. That's why I wanted to talk to him this morning. Did you ever find out who sent you the package? What package, Jack? What are you talking about? Well, because Eric, I wanted to do that. That is the bottom line. That is right. Right. That is right. The stream picker was rough on me.
Good morning, Roseanne.
Good
So
morning,
anyway, we got a lot of
Roseanne.
things going. We have a lot of things going now. Hi, Vivian. Welcome to the She Shop.
Always busy in the she shop.
Oh, never dull.
Never a dull moment.
So we have Frostbite's little thing he's got going on, and really that's not much money for what we can do to help. And the other thing is we've got Secret Santa Christmas in July. So if you're interested in that, let me know. You do have to be in the United States, though. I am not gonna try this again.
Good morning, Linda.
Good morning, Linda Wallace.
Linda, good morning. Anyway, I'm just there's a lot going on. I'm happy about everything that's going on. The things are starting to come together at the She Shop, and we're having tacos for lunch. So doesn't get much better, does it?
No, it don't.
Oh, Sterling, I thought you left. Here you are, hiding in the background, wanting to talk about the Secret Santa. You guys are so cute.
Red, good morning.
Good morning, Big Red.
Raven Ivy, good morning.
Well, you know what the deal is with the Canadians and the people that are in Australia and wherever else you are. It costs so much to ship stuff to you. That's what the thing is. And it takes forever for you to get that. And what usually happens is I'm the one that has to ship it to you. So that's why I said no. But now, if you are in Canada or somewhere else, and you know someone, for example, I think God is Great is in Japan, maybe? Is that right?
Yeah, in Japan.
Okay. So if you two want to get together and exchange, that's up to you guys. But I'm not putting you on my list. And I'm not being mean. I'm just being realistic. Morning, James. Morning, Cindy.
Jack Gallman says put me on down for the Christmas in July.
Jack, okay, you got it. I guess Sterling heard me say don't tell Sterling, right?
Yeah, I think he heard you.
Yeah. That's right. Gives y'all more incentive to move to the U.S. so you can participate in the gift exchange. There you go. There you go.
Hey, Victoria, I put the link in private chat. I'm on my phone and can't put in chat. Can you put that in the regular chat window?
For Frostbite?
Yeah, it's in private chat. It's the short link. The one up top is for you all, so you can look at it.
Georgie, good morning.
Yeah, Sterling, you can ship through the military to Japan for your daughter.
Yeah, and it's pretty cheap to send to an FPOAP.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just walk on in from the south. We will give you free phone and a bus ticket for wherever you want to go. Eric. Eric.
I must have 150 coins laid out in front of me here. I'm trying to pick out what I'm going to get graded at 15th of April.
Wasn't anything, Sterling. It's what I said.
Hey, Chief, at 9:30 Central, if you have time, we can do a call.
No, I wouldn't be able to this morning. I got to bring Mom over to a doctor. I got to have her there by 10 o'clock. We finally got one of her appointments moved up to maybe find out what's going on in her tummy.
What is it?
Well, we know she has blockages, but we don't know what's growing in her belly. Some sort of mass of something in there.
Yeah, I wish you all the luck in the world. I'll be praying for you.
Well, the colonoscopy was
Nick?
scheduled for April the 28th, and I got everything moved up with her surgeon so that we can move on this faster. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Oh my goodness.
They just don't want to move fast for old people anymore.
They don't want to move fast for anybody.
Yeah,
They have
it's like,
their routine, and it's not urgent because this is like they see this every single day.
yeah, it's like they have no urgency to their job
Well,
sometimes.
we're the only ones that thinks it's urgent. Anybody else, the doctors and things, it's so routine to them. It's just like clockwork, and I chewed out a couple of my doctors about that.
Well, I told the surgeon yesterday, I said, what if this was your mother? Think
Yeah.
about that for a second. What if it was your mother? Would you play her off for like a full month, or would you get her right in? He says, I got your point, sir. I got your point.
Yeah, exactly. That is, and these stupid questions over and over again. Are you suicidal? I'm
Yeah.
not suicidal, but I might kill somebody if you ask me that again,
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Roseanne, the link to the GoFundMe was for a medical mission trip that my wife is doing. Asking for help on Wednesday. We'll do a really short, small auction for some silver, some items to. We got to raise like $500 by the end of April. It's not a big amount, but it's one of the things I can't do by myself. So, ask for the community to come alongside. So that's what that's for.
Well, I don't see any reason why we can't jump in there and help.
Absolutely. We can make that happen with no problem.
Yeah, Chief, I've asked my doctor several times, if it was your mother, would you advise her to do it? And they always say yes, of course.
Yeah, I mean, she's going downhill really fast. Every single day I see a difference in how she is. And I'm like, man, why can't we get her in, find out what's going on here?
Yeah.
It just so frustrating.
Oh, you're right about that. It is frustrating. I
Because
know.
it's one of those things you don't have any control over,
Yep.
Yep, I hear you. I hear you 100%. I cannot find. I'm trying to look something up. Somebody help me. I'm trying to look up an IGR 100 grams silver bar. I can't find it.
100-gram silver bar.
Yeah, IGR. Can't find it. Sailor Stacking, good morning. Hi,
Good morning.
Good
Sailor Stacking. Good to see you this morning.
Wait a minute. I've also created coin stands to send people for Christmas in July. So there's that route on. Charles, what are you talking about? I've also created coin stands. I do know that these people, this is probably the only thing that the only time that they actually have the opportunity to have the knee surgeries and the hip surgeries. So yeah, we'll jump in there. Oh, okay. Thank you, Mr. V. Oh, just giving Mr. V Rose ideas for Christmas in July. Okay, let me give you some ideas. Christmas in July. Pennies. Pennies. Pennies are good. And whatever it is Chief is sending me is good. I don't know. Driving me nuts. So
It's going to be even worse when you get the box.
I should call. I could call up there and have yeah, I could call the post office and tell
Yeah,
them.
tell your buddy, expedite.
I'll, I'll call her and say, you have a package for me today. Can I come pick it up? Now, if they don't deliver it today, you can bet I'll be up there. Oh yes, Laney would love pennies as well, Matt. That's exactly right.
I still got a whole 5-gallon bucket I got to go through.
I've got to go through. You mean you get to go through?
Yeah, I still have to go through them, separate the copper, and see what's down in there.
All right. Laney's growling at you, Matt.
Good morning, Mark Lewis.
Morning, Mark. A box full of boxes. Yeah, he probably could. Did anybody find that on the 100-gram IGR bar? Oh, Red Bullion, you are the pain in my. I will put you on the list just because, and I guess I will go ahead and put anybody that wants to get on the list on the list. Don't want anybody mad at me.
I went to just Google.
Yeah.
IGR 100-gram silver bar, and
Oh,
there's several listings,
okay.
or
You just
several
have
options.
to Google.
Yep, just Googled it.
What are you trying to find out about on that 100-gram bar?
I want to know the value of it.
Oh, well, you've got a big selection here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's 3. It's over 3 ounces.
We're trying to be Ida and give me a waste of. Here's a link for one. Oh, Jam Patriot gave me a link. Let me see if I can.
Bradley came in and said, I'll send that giant dummy something. Laugh out loud.
Okay, so anywhere between $80 and $100, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I would say value up to about 120 right in that area, like Jaji said.
Okay. All right, frostbite. I'm going to put this bar up then for you. When you get ready to do this, it's an IGR bar, 100 gram. IGR. So
That's awesome, Ida.
So that's something I can put up for you. I just happen to have it in here. By the way, teacher's not in here, is he?
I hadn't seen him.
Yeah. Okay. I need to talk to teacher. I'll call him in a little bit.
That's something kind of like Doctors Without Borders, isn't it? Frostbite.
Yeah, but they really target the professional woman. And so it's really about, so if you look at kind of what they do when they go to these areas, and again, whether it's international or whether it's US, when they go to these areas and they identify people who really want to do stuff in the medical community, they really nurture them and kind of build up. So it's about building strength in the women within the medical field. When you look at the surgeons, they're all females. It's not it's owned, operated, managed, governed by them. Um, it's a really cool program. It's hard for me to back a lot of programs that do international stuff because you never know where the money's going. But this is all about mobility of, like women and children. Now they'll do surgeries on guys as well, but it's primarily focused on mobility within the home. And so, as long as people can get around and they can get kids to where they can, walk and go to school and do that kind of stuff. And then they also provide like toys and shoes to the kids. Um, Last year, my wife went to Guatemala on one of these trips, and they gave away something like 500 pairs of tennis shoes. And the kids, they're all blank white, and then the kids are able to paint and decorate them. And so it's about building a medical community that's just not centered on us. So it's a really cool program. I think 98% of everything they get goes towards the surgical itself, and then the 2% goes towards administrative costs, transportation, logistics, and things like that. So there's a good majority of the money that goes through. They do balance sheets, they do fundraisers, things of that nature. But whenever somebody volunteers to be on the team, they have a requirement, a commitment. We thought the commitment was going to be due in October, but they let us know that it was going to be the end of April. So it was kind of that, I wasn't planning on that.
I wonder how much GoFundMe will take out of it.
Charles, you're so cute.
That I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I know they do take a little percent of it.
That might be where the 2% comes from. Because I know there's like a 2% administrative overhead.
Good morning, Sacktown, Amy.
Hi, Sacktown.
Guys, I love you guys to pieces. You're always there for the coin community. I just think that is the best thing in the world. Love it that y'all are all for the coin community.
Good morning, Sacktown, Amy. Indigon Demon.
Indigon Demon, good morning.
I may have to be doing an auction to pay my taxes. I got to go to the CPA this morning.
Sterling said he thinks it's about 10% for GoFundMe. And the only reason I even, kind of brought it up was you're going to want to collect enough that after GoFundMe takes theirs, you still have what you need.
Coin Curious, did you want a tracking number? Is that what you were asking me? And let me tell you why I'm asking you that, because I remember seeing your email, and then I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden your email disappeared. And I'm sure I pushed a button, but I didn't do it on purpose. But I don't know if that's okay. Okay. I'll see if I can find it for you today.
Yeah, Lola, that was my understanding. I didn't think that they charged for the nonprofit agencies.
Right. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
I have no
so-
idea.
I do know that yours came back because we had the wrong address on it.
Yours is in mine.
Huh?
Yours is in mine.
No, yours is in Coin Curious. I think it did go back out yesterday. I'll have to look. No, I pushed. I on. We had the wrong address, but I think we've got it going now. Let me see if I can find it for you real quick.
That's interesting, Fred.
Yeah, I was just reading that Fred wrote. He said my nephew did a GoFundMe in Ohio for Christmas for the kids, and the GoFundMe donated $2,500 to it.
Awesome.
Oh wow.
It's awesome. Okay, let me see if I can find you. Hang on.
So you know what I read yesterday? Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what I read yesterday. When you look up silver spot price and you get silver spot off Money Metals or SD Bullion or one of those, what you're looking at is not physical silver value. You're looking at silver that's sold on paper. Physical silver actually has a slight bit of a premium above what you see for spot silver. Anybody out there agree or disagree?
I don't have a clue.
I know what you're seeing, on there is, all on paper.
No. People that buy silver by the ton on paper use silver spot as their
Right.
base. Physical silver is different.
Right.
Yeah. So if you look at the silver spot price, it says it's like 23.67. But when you do it, you need to check the silver bullion price, which is 23.88.
Yeah, for physical silver.
Yeah, there's usually anywhere from a 9 to a 20 cent difference.
Okay, hang on. I've got this. Let me see if I can find you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Siren. Siren says I lost me at silver.
All right. Now
But
let
for
me.
me, it's just like stocks,
Oh man.
Yeah, it can be used as a baseline,
Yeah.
but when you're holding physical silver, it's
Yeah.
valued above that spot.
Right.
I tell you what, if I have to push another button and it's not right, I'm gonna be so mad.
That's why you see the premium sometimes all over the place with different bullion dealers, because they attach their own premium above that.
I agree, Mr. V. Rose.
Okay, get back.
Hey, Chief, I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear about the coin makers at the Mint wanting to go on strike because they wanted to make less money?
No, I didn't. Was that
No, it's a bad joke. I'm sorry.
I did.
I got it. They don't want to work as hard.
Oh, I just got it. It went over my head for a minute, came back and slapped me.
Oh, next time let me do that.
You'll get plenty of chance at the end of June. You could say, okay, I owe you this for this date, and I owe you this one for this date.
We could auction that off, Ida.
I can what off?
Slapping cheap.
Hey,
At the coin show.
what was I thinking? What was I thinking?
Jizzle was like, yeah, I've already heard that one.
Coin
Good
Curious
morning, Rocky.
email. Okay, now let me see if I can get back in. Okay, one more time. Anybody want in on Secret Santa? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you didn't get in on it. No hitting, Marley says. No hitting. Okay, no hitting. Well,
Rocky, why are you coming in just saying hi to Ida when there's like 4 of us up here?
yeah, Rocky. What's wrong with you?
What's up with that, man?
Actually, he probably said hi to y'all first.
No, he just said hi, Ida. That's all I saw.
Well, he said good morning, Victoria, and
Yeah, there you go.
good morning, Mr. V Rose.
Rocky, did somebody get in touch with you over the bezels? I sent them your info.
Good morning, Rocky.
Did you get my name for the list? No, you're not on there.
Good morning, Edward.
You live too close to Canada, Rocky.
No, we do Christmas in July. Just for the fun of it. Oh my goodness, y'all.
Good morning, Lola.
Roseanne must not be in here.
Good morning, Lola.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, Roseanne's here.
Roseanne's here.
Because we are behind on trivia.
Oh Lord, it's 8:34 already.
I know. Okay, Sacktown, I got you.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Mr. V Rose, gotcha.
Sacktown Amy also would like to participate.
Gotcha. Oh, and now I'm gonna get the hiccups. All right, here we go. Charles DTS. You got it. You didn't have to bribe me. I'd put you on it anyway. Put you on here too.
Well, he wanted to make sure you saw it in chat. That's why. That's why he did that.
All right, let's get this going here. Or I get in trouble. Sending, not necessarily. You can send anything you want. It's there's no limit. There's no minimum.
And remember, if you get
Send me a roll of pennies.
If you get Sterling, you got to send him a pair of socks.
I mean, seriously, I'm happy with anything. So, Lainey, yeah, I'll add you right now. Did you get my email with address? I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. I sure did.
Charles says, quick question. Are we pulling the best of the best bar today?
What is today? Is this the last day of the month?
Tomorrow is actually.
Yeah, it's actually tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow, Charles.
I know because I get paid tomorrow.
Okay, here we go, guys.
Oh, that's a good one. What sort of dog has the most coins? A bloodhound. They are always picking up
I got
scent.
you, Frank. Okay. We had that one yesterday. I might pull out the wrong ones. What contains more milk? A latte or a cappuccino? Go, go, go. Well, you guys like your coffee, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Where's my die? Oh, man. That's number 16.
Ouch.
Ouch is right. And the answer is latte. 16. Holy cow. Oh, we're getting sleepy here.
I see Georgie.
Oh,
Now, remember, my chat usually gets all
yeah, I got Laney.
I got
screwed
Lane.
up. Yeah, see?
I got Laney.
First one, and I already got it screwed up.
Giving it to Laney, number 8 on the thingy.
Yep, I counted twice and got Laney twice.
Yeah. Okay. What is the name of Super Mario's brother in the video game Super Mario Brothers? Alrighty. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that is the name of a coin around that Sterling did.
Did we have a go? There's a go.
Yes, we have a goal. We have a goal. However, the die is 15. What is with the die this morning?
I don't know. Where the heck's the go?
Luigi. Get Ron Wilson.
That's who I get. Ron Wilson.
I agree.
Okay, Ron, you know the drill. Give me a card number.
Yeah, Jay Tizzo is kind of jumpy for me too.
Yeah.
1, please, and thank you.
You got it. Next question. Are there wild polar bears in Sweden? Capital Y, capital N. Yes or no? Oh, finally. Number 7. Answer is no. No, no, no.
Frostbites if you don't count the N-O.
Well, it has to be capital N or Y only. So frostbite. Give me a card number.
Let's do number 6.
Alrighty.
Mr. V says they're not wild, they're pets.
That's why they had the name Wild. I thought it was kind of weird that they had Wild in there.
Jessica says they're only a few hours from me.
Polar bears?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was wondering. Polar bears?
Okay, next question. Oh, on the wrong side, no matter.
And Mr. V. Rose can see Russia from here.
Him and what's her name? Sarah? No. Yeah. I shouldn't have said that. That was mean. Gosh, I can't find anything we haven't had. Hang on. What is the name of a course that combines both seafood and red meat?
He says, but I'm in, Mr. V. Rose says, but I'm in Florida. Ooh, good job, everybody. I didn't think everybody was going to get that one.
I know.
Good.
Surf and turf, and the die is number 3.
Coins making sense.
Kevin, give me a card number. Okay, give me a card number.
Yeah, Coin Dragon. I like surf and turf too.
Not me. I like the turf part.
Give me a big old lobster tail, crab legs,
I'll
big
Yeah,
old
you're
steak,
talking, Steve.
big old steak with it. Ooh.
take the steak. Number 4. CMC. Okay. Ooh.
Be careful with the butter. It'll make my belly sore.
What happened? What horror film features a famous scene where a woman is stabbed while taking a shower? Do 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 do. That would just be rude, wouldn't it?
To stab somebody in the shower? Yeah.
Yeah, to get stabbed while you're in the shower. You okay?
I think so.
Dice number 6. The answer is Psycho.
That's why I have glass doors so I can see somebody coming at me if I'm in the shower.
Coin Dragon.
See, Coin Dragon. Frank, give me a card number. Number 9.
So there is a bathtub scene in The Shining. Would you take The Shining as well?
No. Well, taking a shower. Not bathtub, shower. Okay, next question. Does the Statue of Liberty hold the torch in her right or left hand?
Good question. Lord. Something got caught in my throat.
Is that the person just didn't want to get the closed? Oh my gosh. Y'all want to hear something totally stupid? I've got Google up saying which hand, okay? And I've got the answer on the card. How stupid is that?
Ida needs a coffee break.
I do. I didn't get enough coffee today.
You know that you know that thing's made out of solid copper. What it would look like if it was nice and clean.
Oh, wouldn't that be pretty? Her right hand is the answer. The die is number 9.
Let's see. Dang, I can't go all the way back to the go.
High pockets.
That's what I have. High pockets.
I'll just have to agree on that.
7, 8. I don't get high pockets.
It wouldn't let me get back to the go.
Oh, wait a minute. I get high pockets. Oh, high pockets. Give me a card number. You may have 23570.
Seven.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I just can't stop yawning. All right. How long did Sleeping Beauty sleep? How long did Sleeping Beauty sleep?
Speaking of that, I need to go check Sleeping Beauty over here and see if she's up.
All righty. Till she got kissed.
Christopher's asked me how much copper is a ton. I don't know, but it's like $4 and something a pound.
Okay, die is number 1. The answer is 100 years.
Scott Teskey.
Scott, give me a card number 235 or 0.
So, Chief, it's $9,300 a ton.
9,300. So nickels. I wonder if nickel is up higher than copper.
Number 3.
Yeah, nickel's double the price.
Yeah, nickel was up there pretty high. Save your nickels, everybody.
What is the name of the Little Mermaid in the Disney movie, The Little Mermaid? Okay, I'm gonna turn off my camera so you don't have to see me yawning. Oh, gotta roll the die. Die is number 5. Ariel's the answer. 3, 4, 5. I get Kyle.
Kyle Preston.
Kyle Preston. Mm-hmm.
Kyle, give me a card number 2, 5, or 0. Two, got it. Okay.
Oh, that'd be cool, Sterling. That if he had a ton of copper, he'd pour a life-size statue of Secretariat.
In the cartoon, Tom and Jerry, which one's the mouse? That should be easy for y'all. It is correct. You guys jumped all over that. Y'all knew that one, didn't you? Dice number 3 again. The answer is Jerry.
Coin Dragon.
Coin Dragon, 2 for you. Give me a number, 5 or 0.
I couldn't even find the go. Oh, this phone's driving me nuts this morning.
5 or 0, my friend. 5. Okay. And the next one, last chance to get on the card. What animal is Robin Hood in the animated Disney film? I didn't know that.
I don't think I've seen it.
Me either. Okay, the die is number 1 for a change, and the answer is fox.
Coins making sense.
Coins making sense. You don't get a choice. You're number 10. Okay. Coins
That
making...
movie came out the year I was born.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't think I ever remember seeing it, to tell you the truth.
It's one of my favorite cartoons.
Okey-dokey.
We guessing the card?
No, yeah, I guess we can do that. Yeah. Okay. Everybody get ready to guess the card number.
Four over 6. I lost count.
Where's my... I can never keep up with my highlighter here. Charles says stop. Answer is 5 on 8.
Let's see.
Cindy Y.
Yeah, Cindy.
5 on 8. Lainey's the winner of the card. And Cindy Y got it?
Yes,
Yep.
ma'am.
Congratulations, Cindy.
Yeah, congratulations, Cindy. And you said Lainey?
Congratulations, Lainey. All right, next question. What does a camel store in its hump?
Oh, that's a good question.
One I did not know. Well, the die's number 3, and the answer is fat. Did anybody get that?
Yeah, there's 2. Right there, 1, 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Matt T is number 3.
Matt T.
I was going to say, I rode a camel one time, and it didn't feel like a waterbed up there. Actually, that hump was pretty hard.
In what modern-day country is the historic region of Transylvania of Count Dracula found? El Shady McGravy.
I rode a camel one time down in Petra. We visited Petra.
Huh. And did you have to get a ladder, or did he fall down on the ground for you?
No, they get on their knees. Yeah, on their front knees.
I'll be dang.
Climb right up on it.
All right, the die's number 1. The answer is Romania.
Coin Dragon.
Coin Dragon.
Wonder-
Oh, number 3 for you, my friend.
Yep. Well,
Coin Dragon
congratulations.
winner. All right. See if I have anything good to give away today.
Oh, that's cool, Roseanne. Yeah, I took a trip to Petra when I was over.
I do have something good to give away today.
Which is Petra's amazing the way they carved a whole city out of rock and lived in it.
All righty. I'm freezing in here today. I don't have a jacket.
Was
Okay.
it rock or sandstone, Chief?
Rock, sandstone.
Hey, y'all, I'm being called into a meeting. I got to bail. So, y'all have a great day. We will chat with y'all later.
Okay.
Yes, good day.
Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, Frostbite.
Coin Dragon. You can have your choice. Where are you? Let me get in here. You can have your choice between a maple leaf or whatever that is. A bar.
Hershey or Hershey's bar?
No. I don't know what it is. Maple leaf. Okie dokie.
Oh, it's made from maple syrup. The maple syrup bar.
Okay. Now, Cindy, you have a choice between the bar and a maple leaf. What do you want? Let me.
Absolutely, Coin Dragon. I love real maple syrup.
You want the bar. Okie dokie.
Little maple syrup candies and stuff.
Bar for Cindy Y. Okay, and Ladybug, I only have maples left, so you get a maple. Lady darling. Ladybug. Okay. Congratulations, winners.
Yeah, congratulations, everybody.
I'm cold. I bet she's got that air conditioner on again. Let me go look. Oh my gosh.
Wow, Mama T, good morning. That's pretty cool.
You hit the jackpot, Mama T.
Yeah.
It's 68 degrees in here. No wonder I'm cold.
Yeah, it's 71 in the house this morning myself here. It's a little cool in Florida today.
A little cool in here, too. Holy Toledo. All right. Did I miss anything? Yeah, I hear you. It is chilly. Mama T. Hello, Mama T.
Mr. V. Rose says Canadian maple syrup is like gold. Oh, I kind of prefer the Vermont maple syrup myself. Same thing, comes out of a sugar maple. So how many gallons of sap does it take to make 1 gallon of maple syrup? Grade A.
A bunch.
We averaged it out about 64 to 65 gallons when we were doing it when I was a kid.
Charles says 50 gallons.
Yeah, we averaged it out one time, came up with like 60 something gallons.
Okay, get me back in. My chat keeps going away. He was wrong. Aw. I wish you could too, Mama T. Okay, guys, before I forget, the coin show, Tulsa Coin Show, that is up, that is coming up, and if you have a chance to win up to 30 ounces of silver. So you might want to make a video on it, a little short something, a short or a video, whatever you want to do, and send it to me so I can put it in the list. So your name can go in the list. And if you need information on it, you can go to, I believe, Charles, we put it in there. I think it's Tulsa. Hang on. Tulsa Coin Show, I think .com, I think is what it is.
Yeah, me.
Good morning, B.R. Williams.
Good morning, B.R. Williams.
It's TulsaCoinshow.com.
Good morning, Eunice.
And you have to hashtag Tulsa Northeast Oklahoma Coin Show.
Good morning, Eunice.
So, good morning, Eunice. So, I'm just saying, if you guys want a chance at some silver. Hey, Joe, because I have the videos. You have to hashtag and send it to me.
I'm going to mute just for a couple of minutes.
How can I fit anything else in the title with that hashtag? I don't know. I don't even know. All I can do is pick them out of my email. So you guys be sure and send it to me, the email. I have shouted out. Let me see if I have you on the list, Mr. Kane. Did you send it to me? Let me find my. You have to send it to me. Let me see where it is.
And where's the hashtag going to be?
In the subject line.
Oh.
Okay, this is who I have right now. So if you've sent one, you need to resend it to me. I have whoever this is. I have Grace Scott, Jack Gallman, Mark Lewis. Who is this? Tom P, whoever that is. I don't know who that is. Anyway, that's the only. I know there's more, but I haven't gone back to pull them out yet. So if you have sent one, if you send it in, would you please resend it to me? so we can look at them and I can put them in this folder and I don't have to go back and look for them. That would be very appreciated. Let's see here. Lola, I believe it's hashtag Northeast Oklahoma Coin Show, or you can put hashtag Tulsa Coin Show. I don't care. If it's hashtag Tulsa Coin Show, it'll get to me. So anyway, that's my truth. Uh-oh. I lost StreamYards. There it is. Hey, Jessica. Silver Stacking Farmer. Nope, you do not have to be at the show to win. Lola, good morning. I just absolutely cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. It's going to be a lot of fun for me having Paula here. Paula and I have a blast. Yeah, we can get in a lot of trouble too, but that's okay. I can't find. Uh-oh. I am out. Yep. Okay. I'm going to get some stuff today. So if you'll see my CPA, he's a new CPA, and he's going to say, holy cow, when he sees the mess I have. Yes, thank you, Charles. Those going to the show, Mike is looking for volunteers to help around. Some people will just be walking the floors, keeping an eye on things, and some people will be sitting at the tables, you know, at the entry table, checking stuff. And Fred, I will send it to you via email. Good morning, Sue. I'll send it to you via email when we get everything done. Farm dog, what are you doing? Not blue. There you are. Now you're blue.
I got to pop out, make sure Mom's ready for her appointment.
Okay, dear.
So I'll see you in the morning.
Good luck on the appointment.
Yeah, hey, send me a text or something. Let me know if that box does arrive today.
Okay, we'll do.
Thank you, dear.
Good luck today, Chief.
All right, see y'all tomorrow.
So it sounds like tomorrow we're gonna have fun because I'm gonna open this box if I can stand it that long. And they're not giving me any kind of hints on it. Not well, they are, but nothing that's any good. You know, you can use it indoor, outdoor. Just they're just. Hey, Alexander. Good morning. So tomorrow, y'all be sure and be here. No, they're not sending that box back to me, Roseanne, because she fell in love with that box and she has a place on her little dresser for her. And besides that, she couldn't use the box indoor and outdoor. It's not that. Something that she says is very, very old. So I don't know. Sounds like a slip and slide. Oh my gosh. I forgot about slip and slides. Oh my goodness.
No, they said something you would love, not your grandkids. No, they did say you could leave it to your grandkids. You could pass it down.
So if you've never seen Ida flip out,
Oh,
Be
you're still here?
be prepared for tomorrow morning. You're going to see her flip out for the first time.
Oh,
Bye bye.
bye, Chief. I just cannot even imagine what it's going to be, but it's big. It's the box that I shipped the silver stuff to him. They said was the perfect size, so they're sending it back in that box. So I don't know what it could possibly be. Hey, yeah, we could have a guessing thing on it to see who can guess what it is. Rhinestone jumpsuit. No, maybe not. Maybe not that. Maybe they're going to pay my taxes this year. Think that would work?
I don't think that's going to be it.
You don't think so?
No, it's something that she's had for a while.
I know, that's what she said. Said she's had it for a long time, and it's something that I'm going to absolutely adore. Um, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Wait, they sent it back in the box you shipped it? Well, yeah, so it's got to be big. You love my laugh. A big box of bubble wrap. Oh, you know what? Well, now I was going to say they could be shipping back my batting because I shipped them enough batting packing that to build a quilt. So we know that's not right. I don't think it's a quilt. It might be, but I don't think so. I don't know what it could be. I just am lost. An antique Singer sewing machine. I That would be a lot to be mailing. Um, Sterling, I have well, probably not the first, but one of the first Singer sewing machines that was portable, and it's in a wooden case. It's really cool, and it still works. A giant Jack in the Box and heavy. Wait, y'all have got your package. Wait, y'all have got your packages from St. Jude's auction? Some people are getting them now, some people haven't gotten them. Hey, Sir Benji. Welcome.
Good morning, Sir Benji.
I don't know what it could possibly be. Yeah, I know some of you we really are learning this new mailing program, and I've heard from some of you that it had postage due on it. And that's because we didn't know what we were doing. So I had to call Big Flip and he said, "This is why." So that wasn't my fault. It wasn't anybody's fault but mine, but anyway. So if you have postage due on it, I'll be glad to refund your money. And then I think teachers got lost. We can't find his, and then the post office um, says no. It's that this is where it was shipped, and it was sent to a whole nother address than what we had on there. But I cannot get a hold of the post office. I cannot get a hold of the post office that they tell you, oh, hang on for the next available person. It rings and it rings and it rings and it rings, and 75 times later, you get a busy signal. So I don't know how to get a hold of a post office. I don't think you can. You still guessing, Sterling? Well, I even went to my post office, T, because I'm friends with the postmaster, and they looked it up on the satellite and said that it's going to have to be directed to them now, to the post office that delivered it to him. But I can't get a hold of them. Yes, I can. I can knit and crochet. Yes. Ooh, I should go get my Afghan I have back there and wrap up in it. That would get me warm, wouldn't it? Ron, what did you get? What did you get from the auction that Jay Chisel wishes they had bid on? Ron says, thank you. It's my prized possession. What is it, Ron? You got me curious. Oh, the Bible leaf. Have you gotten it? Have you got it yet, Ron? Not yet. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Not going to be me. Not going to be me, Mr. Marley. I think that something like a sweater needs to be knitted, not crocheted. Just saying. No, 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 no. You couldn't pay me enough. Well, you guys should see the little Bible I had that it's a Mason Bible. It's pretty old. And then I have another one, and I don't know. I think it's military, but I don't remember. It may just say military. I don't know. Yes, you did, Sterling. Sam Savy, good morning. I think I'm gonna go get that little Afghan and wrap up in it. You're back. Okay, now I will be nice and snuggly. This Afghan's pretty old though, pretty heavy too, but it is warm. You know that Chad has committed you to making socks for me, Sterling. Darling, that ain't happening either. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Looky here, looky here.
I forgot to call you yesterday. I am so sorry.
No apologies needed.
I got on YouTube and I saw you were alive and I'm like, oh no, I forgot.
No big deal. I was just gonna double check with you on the laser stuff because I know that I've been looking and you have the Pro 20, right?
I have the X Tool D120 Pro with I cannot recommend enough the enclosure with the so you can vent the fumes outside.
What? You have to vent it?
You don't have to, but if you don't, your whole studio is going to be full of smoke.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean you're burning wood.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you?
So the enclosure comes with a and you can just go to Home Depot and buy like a dryer exhaust vent tube, but I mean it has an attachment on the side for something like that, and it comes with one. But depending on how far away it is from where you're going to vent it, you may need to get a longer one. But you definitely want to put it somewhere that you can vent the fumes outside, 100%.
Okay. And the enclosure is made specifically for that?
Yeah, it's made by the one I have is made by X Tool for the X Tool, and it works great. Like you'll still get like the smell of the burning wood, but it won't be full of smoke or anything. Like it does a fantastic job.
Oh, okay.
So,
morning, Pete.
So then now I need to get what's the difference in the D120 and then the D20, or is it just that?
So the wattage of the laser. So the more powerful the laser, the harder and faster it can burn. The 20-watt laser, which is what the D20 Pro or D120 Pro comes with, is perfectly fine for what you're doing.
Okay, because I saw where they had a 40-watt coming out.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, you could get the 40-watt if you want it, but you don't need it. It's not certainly not required.
Okay, but so that's for the wood and etc.
Yeah.
But to get metals, you have to have an
infrared laser. It's also called a fiber laser. They do sell that as a separate attachment. Yes.
Okay, I'm trying to get
coming in on tail end. What are we talking about? Good morning, Seeker. Good morning.
We're talking about me getting a laser.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Like a lightsaber.
Yeah, so look out, Betty. That's all I got to say.
I thought we came up here to vent. I heard something about venting.
Yeah, that's right. You have to vent that laser.
I want to vent. I can't believe you let this dude up here.
Which one?
Listen, who's talking there?
I hopped in, but now that I see who's joined us, I'm going to have to go.
Wow. Goodbye.
Oh my goodness, you're being tacky now.
I know it. I think he really was talking about Angel though.
Oh yeah.
No, he was fine until she let you in.
Oh,
you wouldn't dare talk about Angel in front of me.
To be fair, you and Angel joined at the exact same time. So I could have been talking about either.
A few seconds ahead of me.
You want to say, huh?
I think she was like a few seconds ahead of me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I had to plug all my stuff in.
I'm younger, that's why.
I just got in because I was supposed to call Miss Ida yesterday and I didn't, and I believe that's a crime. Like I might,
It is.
It is.
Yeah, well, it happens. Okay, yeah. So I need the thing and the what's it and the other thing.
The what's
Three
it?
things.
Hey,
so I would get
later.
So you want the enclosure, 100%. I mean, and you want to put it somewhere where you can vent the fumes outside, 100%. Okay. And then you want the infrared laser.
Wait a minute. No, you want the fumes to stay in.
Sure.
For you.
Smells like a fireplace in here, huh?
Yep.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, so that's this. Have you ordered it yet?
No, I have not.
So you should allow me to give you my affiliate link before you do.
Hey, if it'll help you, Seeker, please.
I'm going to be quite honest. I have zero interest in getting anything at all for that, but I want the company to feel because they actually sent all that to me, to use it on the channel. And so I want them to feel like it was worth their while. At least maybe they sold one because I showed it.
Well, yeah. Hey, you know what? I would just send me the info to do that. That's what I'll do.
Okay, that's fine.
And I'll say
I'll even give you back whatever like little commission I get. I don't care about the money. I just want him to know that it worked.
and I'm going to say, and Seeker said that you were going to give me a free.
Yeah. Yeah, I said, yeah, everything free.
So why don't you want to promote it more?
I do promote it. I've used it in like 3 videos, and it's very possible the link's been used. I have no idea. Just in case it hasn't, at least I'll know it's been used once.
Well, I tell you can say it's been used twice because I sent that link to the local one that's here. We have a local laser company here.
Oh, okay.
They are not the DX, and but I was telling him about it because he was telling me about his could even cut fabric, and but
yeah, I don't know. I wonder what. So like, there's a monster size material list of things that you can use it on. I don't know if fabric's part of that because I've never researched, but I know it can cut like a gazillion things. But again, you know, you need. Yeah, it is a lot of things.
Well, you just
the only thing it can't cut through is Mike's ego.
I didn't even know I had an ego.
Oh my goodness.
I know it can, so JJ said it would be cool on leather. I know that the just the standard one that it comes with without the infrared laser can do leather. I know that.
Yeah, I saw that, and boy, does it does a good job too.
Oh yeah,
it really does.
I'm gonna check that video out. You need to send me that link, sir.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Well, send me the information.
I do need you to call me later.
Okay, that's fine.
Cut the U.S. debt.
Can it cut the? No, no, it cannot.
and I'm going to say the guy that I got this information from that did the video, he's been spreading it all around YouTube, and so I talked to him, and he said if I was the first person that called and talked, well, I may not be the first, but if I called and talked to you, that you were giving freebies all over the place.
Well, I'm getting ready to call him right now, and I'm going to use that line first.
It's a lot, Mike.
I see all kinds of statements in there asking about will it cut the cheese.
The cheese.
Hey, I bet it'll cook it too. Well, this is so exciting.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. I really do.
I will have fun with it. I will. I don't know what and you know what, the people here did an auction yesterday to help me pay for it. Is that not awesome?
I wish I would have known. I would have hopped in. I'm sorry.
Well, you still have time.
Okay, I can help.
Wow,
I can help.
So what are we auctioning on?
Right here. Just if you got a couple of 5 ounces of gold you want to throw into the auction.
5 ounces of gold.
I thought
you asked that about everybody to throw in that kind of gold.
Let her have the proceeds.
For Mike, it's a kilo of gold or nothing. That's how
yeah.
Hey, I just sold 6 kilos of gold. So.
Hey, but listen, you know, here's the difference, Mike. Like if you donate 5 ounces of gold, it's probably going to be like Eagles or something. But if you donate a kilo, that's way lower premium. So I think that's how you should do it.
That's saving you money, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't make that much on them kilos. I just needed to get out of here.
Look at me backing up.
Oh, I don't. On kilos, you don't make very much money.
We lost. Who did we lose?
Victoria. Who's up there?
Oh no!
I didn't push any buttons. I have my.
Did they leave because we weren't allowing them to get a word in? I feel bad.
See, I'm all wrapped up in the snuggly.
Yeah, it was Victoria.
An Afghan.
It's too early for me to get on camera.
Wow. You're just like Miss Paula.
Sorry, Victoria. Just gotta open your mouth real wide and go.
Now, Mike, you're talking about my friend now.
Oh,
No, I
I'm
told her
sorry.
she needed to open her
But it's
mouth,
the truth.
tell all the boys to shut up, and she'll be able to talk.
You know the old saying, shoe fits, wear
it. Shannon would agree with you, I know.
What are you waving there?
What have you got?
My hammer?
It's a
When
hammer,
you gonna
man.
send it to me? I'm waiting for you to send it to me.
No, this is my hammer.
It's a baby hammer.
Yeah, it's got lots of holes in it. But see, it's reversible. This side is green. One side is white, one side is green. See?
Oh, cozy.
That's my own pattern, by the way.
Yeah, I had to cancel, and I've never canceled the Waterbury Gun Show. We've been so busy in here. I had to cancel the show.
Is it cold in Texas, Ida?
It is in my shop. I don't know about Texas.
How cold is it?
Ida's always cold.
It's only 65 here. We're freezing.
It was 68 degrees in my house.
It was 12 this morning.
How warm is it going to get there today, Ida? It's 82 here.
I don't know. Let me see. Let me look. I could just put in weather, couldn't I? But it's more fun to. It's 55 degrees outside right now. The high today.
Yeah, Oklahoma's warmer than Texas.
I know. The high today is going to be 70. No wonders I'm cold.
70?
Yeah.
82 here.
Yeah.
What are
Well,
you guys doing there?
How
I
do
don't
you guys
know.
live with them temperatures? Knowing we're up here, we started off at 12. We're almost at 20 now.
Now you
Oh,
know.
you're breaking the heat wave there.
I know.
Now you know why Keith wants to move to Texas.
See how warm it is where you're at.
It's 40 right now. It's supposed to get to 68.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe where he lives at. It's going to be almost as warm as Texas. That is bad.
Well, you know.
Whoa. See what Frank said?
What's that?
They found gold in the Atlanta River, and there's even more in West Texas. Well, I live in East Texas.
What's that?
Gold. They found gold.
Well, there's gold in
I live
all.
in the West
I got to go panning.
There's gold in all rivers. If you could, there, you know how much gold is actually in the ocean, like the water of the ocean. It's a ton.
There's gold all over.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to go
I'm
panning.
looking for more gold.
You are always looking for gold.
Go to
Hey,
Texas.
if you'd have been in here yesterday, Angel got some heck of deals on gold, didn't you, Angel?
Oh, yeah.
Probably about half price, really.
I got a video idea for you. Check this out. Figure out, do your calculations and stuff, and figure out how much gold falls to the earth every year.
Well, here's a question for you while you're figuring that out. How much gold do you think is in the, like, if you were to take all the gold out of the ocean's water, what do you think the value of the gold is?
Probably almost $1 trillion.
$771 trillion, actually.
You think we could pay off our national debt?
So there's more gold in the ocean than there is anywhere else.
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that would
But
be, that's
it's all dissolved into the water. The cost of getting it out would far exceed the cost of the gold when you're done. So yeah, it's like 1 gram per 100 million metric tons or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I don't see it yet, though. You told me you were shipping that yesterday.
maybe those ancient Egyptians figured out how to.
So you're a day behind.
The problem
gold out of the
being
water.
we didn't
That's why they had so much gold.
make it to the post office yesterday.
Oh, okay. Any excuse is better than none, Miss Ida.
We almost did, but we came that close to it, but didn't quite get there.
Let me ask you, how far is the post office from your place?
Oh, it's probably
Maybe a mile?
about it's about a quarter of a mile.
It ain't even. Oh, come on. I was trying to give you a bit of a doubt, giving you a mile.
I know.
That's almost walking distance.
I know. It's not very far at all.
Maybe that's why salt water tastes funny when you accidentally swallow it, because it's got all that gold in it.
I bet that's what it is, Keith.
It doesn't taste like a fresh saltwater lake.
No, those are just Mike's tears because he can't have the gold.
Right. I'm paying good premiums for gold right now, but it's just not getting into me fast enough. My guys are buying it faster than I can produce it in.
So
Same
see,
here.
you're saying that gold is in the water itself?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you could pan the water?
No, it's dissolved like dissolving salt or sugar. You'd
Gold
literally
dissolved?
have to, like, it's 1 gram per 100 million gallons or metric tons or something like that. Like, it would cost more to get the gold out of it than it's worth.
So basically, I guess you could boil the water away and get a gram in about 50 or 200 years or something.
Yeah,
Well,
something like that. Yeah.
Doing that on the bottom, they'll go diving and they'll take those little sucking machines.
Well, Mr. Keefe, I think you need to get started.
I know, right? I'll get me some gold then. I ain't got no gold. I'm having trouble keeping it.
Well, your wife did good yesterday. She got some good gold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not my
It
wife.
was his fault.
it was my fault.
I
I told her
was
to buy it.
I wasn't awake enough to make a financial decision.
I told her to hit it. And then I told her to go up to 550 on the one, and she snoozed.
See, that was gold that I won. So,
Well, why don't you call me when I would have made it a point to quit setting up and get on there.
well, I may call you yet because what Seeker just told me, I need to get some more stuff going here. So I might call you yet.
I'm paying good for gold right now, or silver.
Are you?
There you go. I can live on a barge instead of in Texas. Start prospecting the water.
I just got one of my foundry companies because I put a great big order in. I made them promise they'd ship in 2 weeks.
Well, I'll bet you
Because I don't want to wait 3 to 4 weeks. I need it now.
you need it yesterday.
Well, I stepped in my
Amy.
personal stash yesterday, and boss is not
no.
happy.
Oh no, not your personal stash.
Well, I didn't want to lose my customer, so.
You know, it's sad when you're in Michigan, you have to wear 2 shirts, and one of them has to be a sweater.
Yeah, look. Shirt.
Hey,
shirt,
I
hat.
wear 2 shirts, see?
There
Yeah, I
you
got a
go.
corn crew shirt on underneath. That's how
But
cold
I
it
don't
is.
wear a sweatshirt.
Yeah, we got to wear a shirt and a sweatshirt.
Hey, Keith,
Get a
we
big
have a thing in the She Shop. It's called a thermostat, and you can just turn that up, and it gets
Yeah,
the whole place
Hey,
warm.
wait a
We're
minute.
walking from the
You
car
know
to
who
here,
you're
it's
talking
cold.
to over there?
It cuts into his gold money.
There you go.
Oh.
Haven't you ever heard
You
me
have
say
to wear
that when he
layers.
walks, he squeaks? He'll really be squeaking if
Yeah.
he had to do that.
Now
I'm
I
not
believe
worried about it's just that when you actually walk like from here to Family Dollar next door, it's cold. It gets excruciating cold, even though it's only like 50 foot or 100 foot.
I started to say it's right next door to you.
I know, but it's still cold.
Well, you probably run then, don't you?
No, I'm too old to run.
that's kind of like we have a high school here and an elementary school here, and it's probably maybe a half a mile. Okay, well, between right here in the center is a little spot that I live in that is out of school zone. From here all the way to the schools, it's school zones. So people pull up in my yard and in my shop to talk on the phone because they can't talk on the phone. Isn't that ridiculous?
Well, I'd be running them off with a shotgun.
Well, David does when he sees them. He'll go out there and he'll say, "Can I help you?" Oh, we're just
He's
talking.
more politer than me. I just go out there holding that shotgun. From that look, I guarantee you they'll be packing that thing out quick.
I don't care as long as they don't leave their trash on my property. I'm good with it.
And
Well,
if they still sitting there, then I'm going to go cha-ching. And then they will move.
And then we have these huge trucks. These huge trucks that come and turn around in our, and that makes me mad.
You know what? You should block part of your driveway where they can't do that.
You can put a bucket out there and say $1 to use cell phone here, and they could put $1 in the bucket.
I'd be rich. I wouldn't have to worry about collecting.
When you was talking about buying that laser, that's the way to do it right there.
I wouldn't have to worry about more money for that laser, would I?
Maybe I'm just old, but our postal lady just gave us stamps the other day, book of 20, because she brings them into us. It says $12.60. I remember when it was $2.80.
You probably remember S&H green stamps too, don't you?
Or was it it was $1.80 actually. What? Yeah, I do. No, I mean seriously, it was like 13 cents a stamp, so $2.60.
Mr. V. Rose says, yes, you are old.
Hey.
Yeah. So stamps are 63 cents now, Keith. And you have to remember that it's not 100 years ago anymore.
That's how much they charge us.
Yeah, I know. That's 63 cents a piece. I'm telling you, it's not 100 years ago anymore. Prices have went up.
You want to know how much I paid for my stamps?
Yeah.
I paid 35 cents.
They were 13 cents when I was in the service.
15 cents.
I got a guy that comes in and sells me forever stamps for 35 cents.
Ship me some of them.
I can't. We need them. We keep them. I haven't paid for stamps in so long. I don't even know.
Yeah, because they're forever.
Oh, it's been over
They
10
used to not
years.
do that.
That guy traded that box to me.
Now, I was just on my desk. I got to file it real quick in the paperwork before I lose that deduction.
But yeah, every time he comes in, he'll bring in like a row of stamps to trade for something.
Wow. I've got some stamps that have different people on it, like Elvis and
Well, I bet you do.
5-cent one.
You noticed you said Elvis right off the bat.
Well, actually, it was David had them before we got married, but
Now she's blaming it on David.
Yeah, well, it's true. I was in Las Vegas when he died.
Elvis?
Yes, I was in Las Vegas, and all these women around me were hysterical.
My mom.
And I'm going, what is the big deal? What's wrong? And someone said Elvis died. And I'm going, so all these people are going hysterics over because
it's funny how that's a big coincidence, Ida, that you were in Vegas when he died, because I'm pretty sure Keith was in Vegas when he was born.
Wow.
Actually, we
the way you tell the story, I believe it.
We died. My mother was married to her last stepfather, or my last father, stepfather, rather, her last husband. And we had just started on our way down to Florida. Right after he died, we had started down because that's where, back in the 70s, you had to go where the jobs was. And he had to lead, and he got a job down there. But we went through Memphis, Tennessee, and they had visitation. And the day before we got to visit his I guess you say casket or whatever, they cut it off because somebody tried to steal his body. He didn't allow the public to view him anymore. Viewing, that's what I was looking for. Someone tried to take his body. That's messed up.
That's getting pretty bad when you're trying to steal the body of the man.
Yeah.
I wonder what their intent was.
I have no idea. I was 10 years old.
I think that's some Norman Bates stuff.
Where were you when Kennedy was assassinated?
I wasn't even born. He was assassinated 4 years before I was born.
Uh-huh.
I could be I could be a reincarnation and just got delayed from Kennedy. You never know.
That's just his cover. He was actually behind the grassy knoll.
Unfortunately,
hey, man,
I was
get me in trouble with the Secret Service. Don't be saying that stuff, man.
Oh my God!
They can get me. They can come and get me. Hey, he was really there.
Y'all make me laugh.
You never know.
So, Mike, are you okay with the Q&A and GNR and all this kind of helping around?
Well, that's why I asked for help. I mean, why wouldn't I be okay with it?
Because
and Mike was in yesterday. He's might come up by himself if his wife is doing a little better.
Well, good.
He came in and talked to me because he feels bad, but I told him, I said, family's important, so I get it.
But this is the problem when you sit there at the table and people are coming in. There's some of us that like to talk more than other people, so the line could get long. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, then we'll come out and have security escort you out.
You didn't do it.
Gotta remember, Miss Ida, we need the people to come on the floor so they can spend something.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not referring to me.
I was going to go to the Colorado show that's coming up, but then I realized they're charging, so I decided I'm not going there.
Well, I wasn't referring about me. I was referring to.
So that means I am going to Grapevine.
Oh, you're going to Grapevine? When is Grapevine?
Yeah, I was going the same time as Colorado show. I was debating on which way I was going, but
I
they made my mind up for me.
Yeah. So when is Grapevine?
I don't like attending shows where they're charging people. I don't agree with that.
Well,
when is Grapevine?
She's checking right now for you.
Oh, okay. I could look.
The grapevine.
Well,
They
there is
don't
no
even know
grapevine.
they don't
here
even know I'm
because-
coming yet, but they'll be excited that I do.
There's no grapevine right here because Sam Seavey said he watched on live
April
TV,
14th
watched
to the 16th.
Ruby kill Oswald.
The what through the what?
The
Oh,
14th through the 16th. April.
Where is Grapevine?
Texas.
It's in Texas. It's
Is it?
suburb of Dallas.
Everything's in Texas. It's near
It would
Dallas,
be-
where I want
It
to
would
be.
be west of me.
I want to go meet. I want to go see JR's
You
grave.
know, you'll probably get lost, Miss Ida. I bet you do.
What, going to Grapevine?
Yeah.
I used to live in Irving.
Well, I know, but you can't even make it to the post office.
Okay, I deserve that. If I do happen to make it to Grapevine and I walk in and I say, I know Mike, and will I get special
say-
treatment?
They'll say,
You
"Get
will
out of
get
here."
special treatment because these guys have been wanting me to come back.
They'll say, "Get out of here."
Because
Oh,
the smaller dealers there, I'm a big buyer when I walk in there, so that's why they want.
Oh, that's why they like you, huh?
Well, I go
well,
in there to buy. That's what I do.
Yeah. Okay, well,
And I wanted to do Colorado, but when I found out they was charging, because they met with me this weekend, wanted me to come. They gave me an application. I said, "Yeah, I'll come." Then now I checked it out. Now, no, they got to contact them. No, I'm not coming.
I
It's
wish
'cause
you
they're
would,
charging.
Frank.
I remember now why I quit going there, because it was charging.
So they charge for an entry fee? Is that what it is?
Yeah, what is it? $5 or $8 they're charging? And
I heard Mike is charging you the gas to come into Tulsa. He said y'all got to buy your own gas to get there. That's the entry fee.
wow,
Whoa.
Not a problem.
That is
Yeah.
a problem for some people because I'm seeing a lot of people, because
Has anybody seen Seeker's car? I mean, it is like,
hey, Seeker, I will pay for your gas, sir.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
As long as you drive the electric car.
Well, that's all he's got now. His wife's isn't even electric now.
Yeah, he's got to buy his car.
I was just fixing to say, isn't his car electric?
Last
do you
time
think I'll pay
I
to get it?
visited him, he decided to show me his wife's car. I said, "Wait a minute, this looks similar to yours." He said, "Yeah, it's a little different, but it's still electric."
Well, I
That's
But
can't.
not
I tell
all
you,
we have. We do have gas vehicles.
They are nice looking cars, guys. They are.
It's a beautiful car.
I am still debating on buying one, thanks to Mr. Seeker, because now he showed me two different ones.
This is my thing. It does not
They give
look
you a
like,
commission, Seeker, if you sell them cars.
Hmm.
it doesn't look like it's user friendly getting in and out.
Oh, it's way. What do you mean?
Oh my
It's like-
God, them doors
Don't you
open
stretch
wide. You can
Well,
glide
no,
in that
but
thing.
it's like on the ground.
Silver Sticking Farmer says EVs pollute the earth worse than gas engines. One, that's not true. And two, I don't care. I didn't buy it for that reason. So if you want the facts, and trust me, I researched this, it does in fact pollute more to create the car. That's no doubt. But depending on where you source your energy, it's between 15 and 25,000 miles on the odometer, and you are now a net benefit to the environment. Electric cars use energy at a 95 to 96% efficiency rating. Gas cars use energy at a 25 to 30% efficiency rating. And additionally, you're not even factoring in, if you've ever been to an oil refinery and see how absolutely horrible the surrounding area is at the oil refinery, you have to factor in the pollution you're creating refining the oil into gasoline, as well as the pollution you're creating hauling that across the ocean, pumping it through the pipelines, et cetera, et cetera. So it is absolutely not. Oh, and you don't have to throw them out. They are 99.8% recyclable. So now keep in mind, I'm telling you all this saying I don't care. I did not buy it. I did not buy it for that reason. I do not care because I am not an environmentalist.
So
Boy,
I'm,
you threw them stats
I'm
out.
polluting the world.
So
It's on
anyway.
you.
You're not an environmentalist, but you still did your research.
Well, absolutely, I did, because the first thing I very much live and am around conservatives all day, and I'm very much a conservative. And we're not going to get into politics, but I'm very much a conservative myself. But it's like, come on.
You're
Ooh,
probably
look
one
at
of these that researches the government and the president before you vote too, aren't you?
Yeah, actually.
I do. I do
Me
too.
too.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I am very impressed with Seeker's both of their vehicles. The storage is unbelievable. That was the other thing that's kind of selling me. And I got a friend of mine that bought one just recently too here in Grove, Oklahoma, and I envy him because he tells me, he says, since I bought this, he says, yeah, I might have paid a little bit more than what I paid for my little Volkswagen, but he says the money I've saved just driving that thing around is unbelievable.
If you're a silver stacker, you can get a lot of silver in one of them things too.
You better believe it.
They hold a lot of.
Listen, I'll answer any questions anyone has. Like, I've researched the living junk out of these things.
Okay.
I mean, it's
how much silver
you pay for the car?
So how much silver? And it's up for debate. I've heard people say as much as a kilogram, but from what I understand, it's only a couple of ounces.
All right, you still get silver.
Did y'all hear him say he would say answer any question?
Yeah, if anyone has any questions. For example, Chief Stacker said one of the largest problems with electric cars today is that they are manufacturing have an adequate battery system that does not have a long life. That is untrue. I have a friend who has a Model S 2014 with 250,000 miles on it. It still has 83% of its original range.
Holy cow!
With the original battery.
Isn't that true that most items, not even just putting it into the electric car turf, just about everything they make, if it has operational parts, when they first start making it, doesn't it always have kinks?
Well, yeah, everything has kinks. I mean, infrastructure. So Tizzo said, we had a Tesla for a month. Charging at 3 a.m. on a road trip was the most painful times of our life. I mean, when we first got it, I took mine from St. Louis all the way down to Siesta Key, Florida. It's almost 1,100 miles one way. We only stopped 3 times. The longest charge was 25 minutes. So it really wasn't bad at all. And as far as, and all of that extra time made up, is made up easily at home because I haven't, unless I go on a trip, I haven't went to a filling station or a charging station in months. I park my car at night. It takes literally a second and a half to plug it in. And the next morning I wake up with, not a full battery. I only charge at 80%, but I could charge to 100 if I wanted to. There's just no need. But every single morning I wake up with essentially what's a full tank. I never have to go to the gas station, never have to think about it. It's just, it's always full every day. Like, I save a ton of time right there.
And on your trip to Florida, most people would have stopped 3 or more times anyway for bathroom breaks, food breaks, and everything.
It takes about 15, 20 minutes when you stop to think when you pull up to a pump, use the bathroom and everything else. You're going to spend that time anyway, almost.
Yeah. So Chief Stacker says, Silver Seeker, he's lucky. For the most part, they're having lots of problems with you. Chief Stacker, you're probably thinking about stories from a few years ago, and they were having issues with the Chevy Bolt EV and with the Nissan Leaf. Battery systems today are way different than what they were even 5-6 years ago. The batteries made today will probably outlast the car.
So
didn't Kali last year tell people not to charge their EVs due to electrical demand during peak charge times? Yeah, but I just plug in at night. I have 2 EVs that charge every night, and I'm telling you right now that my AC uses more energy per day than my cars do. So if you charge at night when the AC is not running, it doesn't. You're not putting any extra strain on the grid.
So, Seeker, I have a question. If for people like me that can't afford those high dollar models, and just would you recommend
the new Chevy Bolts are fine. They had some issues with a few years ago, but again, it's new technology. But the new Chevy Bolts, here's the thing. I wouldn't recommend a non-Tesla EV for a road trip. And that's just because the infrastructure isn't there yet. But a Tesla for a road trip, there's nothing wrong with it. It's great.
What's this information I heard about Tesla trying to produce a car around 25? And in order to do it, they're going to move a plant to Mexico.
I don't know about moving the plant to Mexico, but I do know about the car, the Tesla Model 2. They're trying to produce a $25,000 EV. But I mean, outside of road trips, if you're just wanting something for a daily driver, I mean, especially with the $7,500 tax rebate, I mean, they're great. What if all the electric goes out in the USA? Well, gas pumps need electricity to pump gas, so we'd all be in trouble.
That's when my mules will come into play.
Now, have you done any research on Ford? They're getting into EVs.
Yeah, my buddy has a Ford Mustang Mach-E. It's all right. I'm not a big fan of the car itself.
Well,
So-
I'm just saying because
Well,
I'm
they-
invested in Ford.
You know, Chevy's producing a pickup truck now.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, Linda Wallace, if all
That's
the
what I'm looking
electricity
at,
goes
really.
out in the USA, we'll just have to hook my mules up to the wagon. That'll get us there.
Smells good.
Yeah, Logic, you're right. It does. I covered that earlier, but you may not have been here. That there's a net benefit. And again, I just want to make sure you guys are very clear. I'm very much a conservative. Green New Deal is bullcrap, and we'll keep it at that. I didn't buy it for environmental reasons. That being said, there's multiple independent studies that show that, you know, within 25,000 miles, no matter where you charge it in the U.S., it becomes a net benefit for the environment. It is, however, at first there's no lie. Like, to create an EV versus creating a regular car, it does absolutely create more pollution. So it becomes a net benefit as you put miles in the car.
I'm gonna buy an EV.
That's kind of like this laser thing I want. So if it smokes up at the place and I have to vent it.
I don't have the funds. They're expensive. But then if Tesla comes out with that $25,000 EV, I might have to look into that. I'm just worried about it being spacious enough.
Well, if they come out with it, let me know which.
I've been keeping my eye out on the news articles about Tesla.
I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt anymore. I was just going to say, Silver Stacking Farmer says that hydrogen engines are the most practical, except for it costs so much energy to produce hydrogen fuel that it ends up not being much of a difference. Like, you're right. If we had a way to produce hydrogen fuel without the massive energy requirements, then it would be huge. But unfortunately, we're not there yet. Maybe in 10 years, that'd be different. But for now, unfortunately, the tech isn't even close.
Yeah.
Someday.
Well, I think I'll just go ahead and keep my mules and wagon.
That German blimp was a hydrogen blimp too. You know, the one that back Hindenburg. That was a hydrogen blimp. You seen what happened to that? That's all I got to say about hydrogen.
Right. Oh, there's plenty of hydrogen cell tech. I'm just saying the cost to produce hydrogen fuel is massive.
Well, yeah, and all I'm saying is they have to do all
Boy,
the
she's on time today.
before they do something out of hydrogen, or else we'll end up with another Hindenburg incident.
Right.
We don't want that.
I want a Jetsons car myself.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I know I've already said it, but I want to be clear. I bought it because I drove one. So my friend has a 2020 Model 3, and I had never driven one. This was a year and a half ago now. I had never driven one, and he's driving this thing around. I'm like, man, it looks pretty cool. And I asked him, I said, hey, can I drive it one time? I just want to see what it's like. And he looks at me straight in the face and goes, yeah, it's going to cost you though. And I'm sitting here thinking immediately, I'm like, well, you're going to charge me to drive your car? And he goes, no, you're probably going to buy one. And so sure enough, I got behind the wheel. We got to a red light. He goes, when it goes to green, just put the pedal all the way to the floor. And I did it. And I literally just giggled like I was a kid on a roller coaster. It was nuts. I couldn't believe how it made me feel. It was so cool.
Does it have the power? Does it have the power and the speed?
Yeah, it's nuts. My car goes 0 to 60 in 3.1 seconds with no shifting because there's no gears.
Ow.
No gears?
Yeah, there's no gears. It's one gear. There's no gears to shift.
I met Seeker down at that coin show that one time, and he did that to me. And I went, ow. What? I don't remember what show that was. We went and met up at a show.
Yeah, actually, I got my lawyer going to be contacting you on that whiplash I got.
That's a scary fast takeoff car.
It does give you a whiplash if you don't watch it. I wasn't ready for it.
I told you to put your head back.
That's the story he's saying now because I just told him the lawyer's contact him.
David Carlisle asked if the battery dies, can I get a jump? I mean, I don't remember the last time I ever ran out of gas, and I picked up my Tesla in May of last year, so I've had it almost a year, and I've never even come close to running out of energy. So, and again, I've taken long road trips. I took it to the Mustang show that Raven put on. I took it to I've taken it all over the place. I've taken it to Indianapolis, I've taken it to Oklahoma, I've taken it all the way down to Siesta Key, Florida, and I've never even been close. I've taken it to
You're coming to Oklahoma again with it, ain't you?
Yeah, I
Bad part
am.
about it.
So
when he did
that being said, if in the event the battery does happen to run all the way down, like, and I'm on the side of the highway, the only thing you can really do, and I saw this and it was really funny, but it was entertaining at the same time, outside of getting it towed to a charging station, which is super embarrassing because everyone's going to point and laugh, is I saw this video of this guy. He tested this on a track, but it worked out really, really well. He hooked a chain up to the tow latch of a truck, and the truck pulled the car, and the regenerative braking actually started regenerating the battery, and pretty quickly too. Like when we were going through the mountains in North Carolina, like we were going, maybe it was North Carolina, Tennessee, whatever. Literally going down that hill, my car charged almost 4%. Like I actually gained battery going down the hill, almost 4%.
So
the electrical field from an EV is carcinogenic. I mean, regular cars create plenty of electrical fields. There's wires running all the way through all those cars now too. So I don't know if that's true or not. That one's not something I researched, but I would say that all modern cars with electronics create electrical fields, I should say. So
there's got to be another way to recharge it if you're out in the middle of nowhere and don't have any way to plug it in.
I mean, you can plug it into a regular 110 volt outlet. It's just dumb slow. Like it's not worth it. Like, I mean, if it's the only thing you can do, then you just, it's better than nothing, I guess. But it's real slow. It's not like if that's the only way that you have the charge, it's just not. It's not a good idea.
Mm-hmm. But there is that possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just know that I don't have one.
Yeah. No, again, guys, I mean, I bought it because I drove one and it's fun. It has nothing to do with anything but that. But having one, like the reason that I know all this is because having one, every time someone finds out I have one, I get questions exactly like this every single time. And I don't want to be the stupid guy that just goes, I don't know. And so I research everything I do, like you said, I even research presidents. I vote based on decisions they've made, votes they've cast over their career, as opposed to just what party they're on. Granted, most of the time we know which way I vote without me saying it, but you get the point. So
I am so sick of people.
Right?
What's that?
You vote Democrat, right?
Yeah. I've got two good answers. If I buy an EV, why I bought it. When someone asks me what was my reason, I'd say because it looks good and because Silver Seeker has one.
That's right.
That would be my answers.
Can you pull a trailer with a generator for a long trip? I mean, you could, but why? Like, there's superchargers all over the U.S. I've been all over the place. I could show you my travel map. It's nuts. It looks like a spider web, and it's never been an issue. It's never been a problem. So,
Seeker, I have to tell you
the question I was getting ready to ask, Seeker, because that's what I was going to ask you. Is there a lot of charge stations around?
Literally everywhere. I drive past them like when. So with the Tesla. Granted, I've been in other EVs that aren't Teslas, but I've never owned one, so I've never taken a long trip in a non-Tesla EV. But in the Tesla, I literally get inside the car. I tell it where I want to go. It tells me when I need to stop, how long I need to be there, and that's it.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, well, you need to stop at this supercharger for 15 minutes, and then after that, you'll stop at this supercharger for 15 minutes. It literally tells you everything you need to know.
So for those of you in Michigan, the Meijer grocery stores are pretty heavy around here, and there's like 4 or 5 superchargers at every grocery store.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, when I first approached the electric cars, there literally was hardly anywhere.
Oh yeah, 10 years ago. 10 years ago? I mean, outside of driving around town, it wouldn't have been good.
When they brought that vote out the first round, it was when I was still in Michigan at that time. I was looking at one, and Greg Pike was trying to sell me one, but I told him I wouldn't buy it on the reason I could not find a charging station anywhere close.
Right. Logic says, I constantly see videos on these charge stations and most of these stations don't work. So there is an issue with especially Electrify America chargers. But again, that's not Tesla's. So Tesla literally has its own like proprietary charging network, and it's amazing. Like I've never been to one that didn't work, not once. They're all amazing, but there is an issue. That's why I said when I told Ida, the Chevy Bolt EV is a good EV, just don't get it for trips. That's because the charging network for non-Teslas right now is not where Teslas are. So it might be a few years.
I forgot to mention those superchargers. They're Tesla branded superchargers at Myers.
Right.
They're in that network.
So you have to have a certain one, a charging station for certain vehicles?
So every EV on the planet uses what's called CCS. Tesla has its own North America charging standard, which is a different plug. So every other EV on the planet uses all the same stuff. Teslas have their own proprietary one. It's it almost reminds you of Apple. That being said, they are slowly opening it up to other EVs. But it's not, there's only like 5 or 6 so far that they're using as testing areas. I think 3 or 4 in New York, one's in California, where other EVs can charge at Tesla chargers. But so Tesla is a totally different charging network than the rest of them, but it's also way more widespread and way better. So it'd be a game changer for other EVs once all Tesla networks are opened up to other EVs. It'll be huge.
Wow.
Okay, guys, I am going to have to get to work. The boss is staring at me again. I haven't done my job yet. I didn't set up yet. So.
I already did.
I was going to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dominate the show today.
Actually, that was refreshing. I appreciate it.
I enjoyed it.
I do have one question about the financial implications of opening up the Tesla superchargers to the other. Wouldn't that negatively impact Tesla to give those other car companies, other manufacturers, a better opportunity to make more cars?
Well, I don't know the financial aspect of it at all. I'll be honest, but years ago, Elon said that he would never patent any of his technology. Because he said if someone else comes along and takes our technology and makes something better than we did and we go out of business for it, then it was well deserved. So if he's holding by that and he just wasn't blowing smoke up everyone's, then I can see where he wouldn't care. But again, I don't know. Wait until they raise electric prices. I'll tell you this, Silver Stacking Farmer, for trips like superchargers, it's not much cheaper than gas, but for charging at home, you would be blown away how cheap it is for me to charge. In fact, I'll tell you, my car averages 4 miles per kilowatt hour. I have a smart meter, so if I charge overnight between 10 at night and 6 in the morning, I pay 4.8 cents per kilowatt hour. That means I'm going 4 miles for 4.8 cents, or 40 miles for 48 cents, or 400 miles for $4.80.
So
So basically, what you're saying is, with the
400 miles for $65.
Elon Musk, you're saying he's kind of like a modern day Ben Franklin, just giving away all of his stuff.
I'm just telling you what he said. I don't know. A lot of people say a lot of stuff that they don't mean, and with the intent to just, make themselves look better. I don't know if he meant what he said. I'm just telling you what he said.
We all know Ben Franklin gave away and did a lot of stuff where he didn't.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Ben and I did do a little bit of research on Elon Musk. That's why I like, and that's why I invest in some of his stuff in stocks. I think he probably would be honest enough to do something like that. He just,
I don't know. I don't pretend to know what people's actual intentions are. As
you heard me say, I think he would.
Right.
I didn't say he would, but he just seems like that type of person.
EVs are just a way to control the population. I don't get that, but okay. I don't understand that.
You can always invest in the SheShop.
No, it's fine. I don't get that. I don't get that, but
buy solar panels. Then they can control you. I think they're referring to you can only use so much electric and they can control how much you drive.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't feel controlled. I don't feel controlled.
Twice a year in the winter and in the summer, we always have what they call energy saving, they shut us down where we could only use so much of electricity.
And that's probably during peak periods, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's just it. I don't plug my car in and charge I can plug my car in at 4 p.m. It doesn't start charging till 10. Like, you can tell it when to start charging. Even if it's plugged in, it won't start until after we're on off peak.
I think you should just bring that car to Michigan and haul the charging station with it and call it good, and just go back on a plane or a bus or something.
I like that. David says, I want a nuclear powered vehicle and they have to stop for fuel once every 20 years. Pee in a bottle.
All right, guys, I gotta get to work. Well, if you guys are gonna stay on, I'll listen to you guys. I just gotta get to work.
You're fine.
All right, brother.
All right, have a good day, Mike.
All right, guys, I do apologize for dominating the conversation today. A lot of questions. I'm always happy to answer them, but I don't want to come on here and make this Silver Seeker show. It's certainly not. Everyone knows how amazing Ida is. We love you, Ida.
Thank you, Silver Seeker. I love you.
He kind of dominated, didn't he? Ida?
Hey, I wanted to find out about that laser. That's what I wanted to find out about it.
That's why I actually came on, was to tell you about the laser, because I forgot to call you back yesterday.
Well, I now I know what I need, and I
Got
will.
you everything.
I will. Well, you just need to send me the information that I can call those people or whatever.
Yeah, I actually sent you a link.
Oh, okay.
Keith Packer is asking. Oh, okay, you already got it.
Yeah, I'm trying not to dominate the show anymore, so I just responded to him via message.
Oh, don't be silly.
So nice and polite.
So, all right, so I'll answer it here then. I have the wall charger installed. It installed. It pulls 220 volts, 48 amps on a 60 amp breaker. So yeah,
Same thing as a dryer, right?
It pulls a little bit more energy than a dryer, but you absolutely can plug. You can get an adapter to plug just your regular cable into a dryer outlet. Yes, and it would be a lot faster than plugging into a standard 110.
These are questions people who are interested in EVs like me might want to ask. Might need to know, because I'm not big on doing a lot of research. I just like hearing other people's thoughts.
What about the RVs?
Yeah.
RVs?
Yeah.
I don't know if there are any electric RVs. Are there?
No, but not that I know of. But
oh yeah, I don't think there are.
But what I'm saying is, if you have an RV and you're traveling, are the trucks big, strong enough to pull the RVs? And
oh yeah, there's crazy. Like so let me put it this way. There are certainly drawbacks of electric vehicles. One of them is towing. The power is absolutely there. Like, my car is like 600 horsepower or close to it or something like that. Easily can tow, but you sacrifice range like by quite a bit. Like, if you're towing like a big heavy trailer, you're gonna go half as far as if you weren't, before you have to charge again. So there's 100% a drawback to that. 100%. It is not. I would not ever recommend anybody get an EV if their intent is to tow with it. At least not yet. Maybe in 5 to 10 years, when solid state batteries are available, it'll be a different story. Because there is battery tech right now that is in research that is expected to be developed and being released within the next 5 to 10 years that will double to triple the capacity of energy they hold with half the weight. So the batteries would get lighter and hold more energy. So right now, my car on a full charge can go 350 miles roughly. In 5 years with a good solid state battery, the same weight could probably go 700 to 1,000 before needing to be charged. But the tech isn't there yet, but it probably will be, and eventually.
We have an RV that when we go traveling, we have the mules. We have 2 really heavy mules in there, plus all of our stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take out. Mike didn't mute his mic, but I'm gonna take out of here, and I got to get to work. I got a customer coming in.
Here, I'll mute Mike.
No, I did not mute me. Hey, why'd you mute me for?
Guys, thanks. I'll see you later.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye, Mike.
Bye.
Secret, thank you so much, because that was very interesting to me. But
you're welcome. I'm
just curious, because when you have a trailer that you have it's self-contained, and you have the water and you have the mules behind, in it, and it gets quite heavy.
Yeah, I don't think the tech's there yet. I know someone just mentioned that the Tesla they do have rigs that are running in California right now, but they have like a full gigawatt battery, and that's a lot of weight. So I just don't think the tech's there yet. Like I'm not even a big fan of the Tesla bigger rig jet, because I think we're 5-10 years off from those actually being viable, but I could be wrong. I mean, they say they can go 500 miles on a single charge. So with a full load. So, but that's a huge battery. The battery in my car is 80 kilowatts. The ones in those are like a full gigawatt or something like that.
Oh,
so
good.
Yeah, it's like 12 times what mine is.
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah. But
all right. Well, I got to get out of here too. And Seeker, thank you for all the information and if you'll send me the stuff. And
I did. I sent you a link today.
Okay.
And just like I said, get the enclosure so you can exhaust the fumes, because you don't want to be breathing in a bunch of smoke. Okay. And the D1 Pro with the 20-watt laser is perfect for the wood stuff you're going to be doing. And then for metal, just get the infrared laser attachment.
Gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome. Guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for asking questions. And like I promise, if you guys are if you guys come to Tulsa, I'll give you a ride.
Don't say that. There's probably going to be 200 people coming.
Just make sure you put your head back against the seat before we take off. All right.
Seeker.
See you guys.
Guys in chat, thanks for coming. Don't get into any trouble that I can't get you out of. And don't listen to everything they say now. They're not. They could get you in trouble.
Right.
All right. And have a great day, everybody. And I'll see you all tomorrow.
All right. Bye, Ida. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you, Seeker.
You're welcome. Bye.
And guys, remember, tomorrow is going to be a surprise day for me. So I hear. So anyway, you'll want to be here for that. Love you all. So I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.